Hello, my message today is about a king who had a dream about a tree. In Daniel 4, King Nebuchadnezzar sent this message to the people of every language, race, nation throughout the world. Peace and prosperity to you. I want you all to know about the miraculous signs and wonders of the Most High God that He has performed for me. How great is His signs, how powerful His wonders. His kingdom will last forever. His rules through all generations. I, Nebuchadnezzar, was living in my palace in comfort and prosperity, but one night I had a dream that frightened me. I saw visions that terrified me. So I issued an order calling in all the wise men of Babylon so they could tell me what my dream meant. When all the magicians, enchanters, astrologers, and fortune tellers came in, I told them the dream, but they could not tell me what it meant. At last Daniel came in before me, whom I had named Belshazzar. I said to him, Belshazzar, chief of the magicians, I know that the Spirit of the Holy God is in you, and that no mystery is too great for you to know. So tell me what my dream means. The king said, I saw a large tree in the middle of the earth. The tree grew very tall and strong, reaching into the heavens for all the world to see. It had fresh green leaves, and it was loaded with fruit for all to eat. Wild animals lived in the shade, and birds nested in its branches. And all the world was fed from this tree. Then as I lay there dreaming, I saw a messenger, a holy one, coming down from heaven. He shouted, cut down the tree and lop off its branches. Shake off its leaves and scatter its fruit. Chase the wild animals from its shade and the birds from its branches, but leave the stump and the roots in the ground, bound with a band of iron and bronze, and surrounded by tender grass. Now let him be drenched with the dew in heaven. Let him live with the wild animals among the plants of the field. For 7 years of time, let him have the mind of a wild beast instead of the mind of a human. For this has been decreed by the messenger. It is commanded by the holy ones, so that everyone may know that the Most High always rules over kingdoms of the world. He gives them to anyone he pleases, even to the lowliest of people. Daniel, that was the dream that I had. Now tell me what it means. For none of my wise men can tell me, but you can tell me because the Spirit of the Holy God is in you. Upon hearing this, Daniel was overcome for a time, frightened by the meaning of the dream. Then the king said to him, Daniel, don't be alarmed about the dream and what it means. And Daniel replied, I wish the events foreshadowed in that dream would happen to your enemies, my king, and not to you. The tree you saw was growing very tall and strong, reaching high into the heavens for all the world to see. It had fresh green leaves and was loaded with fruit for everyone to eat. Wild animals lived in its shade, and birds nested in its branches. That tree, your majesty, is you, for you have grown strong and great, and your greatness reaches up to heaven, and your rule to the ends of the earth. Then a messenger, a holy one, came down from heaven and said, "Cut down the tree, destroy it, but leave the stump and the root in the ground, bound with a band of iron and bronze, and surrounded by tender grass. Let him be drenched with the dew from heaven, and let him live with the animals of the field for 7 periods of time." This is what the dream meant, my king, and what the Most High has declared will happen to you. You will be driven from human society, and you will live in the fields with the wild animals. You will eat grass like a cow, and you will be drenched with dew from heaven. 7 periods of time will pass while you live this way, until you learn that the Most High rules in the kingdoms of the world and gives them to anyone he chooses. But the stump and the root of the tree were left in the ground. That means that you will receive your kingdom back when you have learned the lessons that heaven rules. Then Daniel said to King Nebuchadnezzar, "Please accept my advice. Stop sinning and do what is right. Break from your wicked past and be merciful to the poor. Perhaps then you will continue to prosper." All these things did happen to King Nebuchadnezzar because 12 months later he was taking a walk on the flat roof of the royal palace in Babylon. As he looked out across the city, he said, "Look at this great city of Babylon. By my own mighty power I have built this beautiful city as my royal residence to display my majestic splendour." While these words were still in his mouth, a voice called down from heaven, "O King Nebuchadnezzar, this message is for you. You are no longer ruler in the kingdom. You will be driven from human society. You will live in the fields with the wild animals, and you will eat grass like a cow until the time will come when you will be freed from this. But for now, you will live with the animals in the fields." That same hour, the judgment was fulfilled, and Nebuchadnezzar was driven from human society. He did eat grass like a cow, and he was drenched with the dew of heaven. He lived this way until his hair was as long as eagle's feathers, and his nails were like birds' claws. After this time had passed, the king says, "I, Nebuchadnezzar, looked up to heaven. My sanity returned, and I praised and worshipped the Most High and honoured the One who lives forever. His rule is everlasting, and his kingdom is eternal. All the people of the earth are nothing compared to him. He does as he pleases among the angels of heaven and among the people of the earth. No one can stop him and say, "What do you mean by doing these things?" And the king says, "When my sanity returned to me, so did my honour and glory and kingdom. My advisers and nobles sought me out, and I was restored as head of my kingdom with greater honour than I had before. Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise, glorify, and honour the King of heaven, for all his acts are just and true, and he is able to humble the proud." The lesson we learn from this story is it really is all about God working all of our life choices out for good if we will surrender our will to his, as Jesus did. And along with this humbled, converted king, found out, and also what King David did when he wrote Psalm 16 and verse 11. "O Lord, you will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore." And Psalm 27 and verse 4. "One thing I have desired of the Lord, and that will I seek, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to behold the beauty of the Lord, and to inquire in his temple." May this also be your heart's desire as you continue your daily journey with Jesus. That is my prayer for you today. Amen.